Farmer George's Farming Simulators.co.uk. Haha, mission failed, you took too long. So I'm still going to park that up there, but you get the idea. I haven't even arrived yet, but what I'll do is I'll park it up at this golf course. I'll also buy another one of these. There will be another mission to do this. Most of them are those fetch and carry missions though, luggage here and luggage there type of thing. So I'm saying, as far as I'm concerned, we've arrived. I will create a waiting point to hold the vehicle there and then stop the course recording, and we'll call this course Travel Farm to Golf Course. And then that'll be it. Usually I would drive back, but I can't drive back in this thing, it's just doing my head in. Okay, Kincaid. And then of course after you've done a course, add it to your save game. Let's just jump out and have a look what that is. Oh, it's my money, which we haven't got much. Quicker on putting it. Oh look, we've got a little God, even these golf carts go faster. Lost luggage. Not interested. I ain't got a pallet fork. Boom. And now they're stuck together. That's the end of that game. Right. Let's go back. Right, he's done. Now the basic idea now is to fast forward time. And just get these vehicles ready. We'll advance time. And hopefully this field will come on first. You can see it's 9:18, 9:19. Obviously the crop growth doesn't run to schedule because this would take like best part of a year to grow this crop, and this can happen in a day really here. So I've got to wait till tomorrow now. Just go around and check. We could be driving this back from cow shed, so we'll use this as our arrival point here and our departure point. So when vehicles arrive, they will arrive and stop along here. So if I stop here, all the vehicles that arrive here for this point will form an orderly queue behind me. So the start point to set them off back to the farm. Local vending machines stop working and you're asked to deliver several. There's a pallet fork again, so deny. Don't worry about those missions, they will not interfere with what we're going to be doing here, recording a course. So it's just a travel to course, if I can remember the way. And I think we're going back. Over past the Lamb's Wool, yeah. That's where you sell your wool, down there, where that blue marker is in the distance. If you can see it, it's just spinning beyond the well-like thing. We'll go across this bridge, I think. Will we? We're going to find out anyway. I think there's a little link between field 29 and 27, and we can drive round on the grass. If not, I'll have messed it up. And I do want to use the roads where possible. You see all this grass around these fields though? That's ideal for putting in your silage. So if we can make silage it's a shame that there's not another road actually around the back of here. Although I'm driving over this grass, I might have a vehicle working on this grass, so the better route would have been on the other side of that hill, down the side of the where you sell the wool, and come out of that road there. Front loader with pallet fork, can't do it. And so don't worry about those things, they won't interfere with the CoursePlay course that's been recorded. And of course, as you've seen it, you can also, if you've been watching my other video, see that I've gone off a course plenty of times. You can switch over to other vehicles and see what they're doing whilst you're recording the course, just like this. Let's go and have a look around. Look, the fields are starting to grow. We can even record another CoursePlay course. I'll be using that tractor in a little while. And then come back to this one and start it recording again. It's still recording, it hasn't stopped recording. It just won't record the pause that I've just done. It'll just drive through there like it had never happened, which is great. And over there's the sheep. So this is where the cows road meets the sheep road, as far as I'm concerned, down the back of the farm. Although you can go the other way, which is what I was considering doing when I was driving the grass cutter. I was actually going to go all the way over that side of the farm, but I wasn't too sure. And this is where I can have an accident because I've got that tree in my way when I turn. So you just turn carefully round there. Speed it up again. So we're just waiting for the time to go around us. I've got nothing else to do. So I might as well drive this small green tractor. But another tip for you is you could have used the fast yellow tractor, which is standing idle. It would mean actually driving pallet fork. It would mean actually driving over to the cow's place in the first place to start recording the course. So it's as broad as it's long. It takes you time to drive over there. And if you don't know the map, it's better just to choose the vehicle that's parked over there. Right, now what we do here is, you're going to see that I haven't actually quite set the courses because you can't see the eggs, and I should have remembered to set the eggs to be seen. But don't worry about it, it's going to look as though I've messed up and I'll break the course, but it doesn't actually break the course. So what we're going to do is we're going to set a waiting point, then we're going to make a U-turn. This is to go back. Just a second while I grab a coffee. And then we're going to set a crossing point. This crossing point is for when you want to join courses together. It's not about other vehicles crossing this point. It's the wrong term for it, really. It should be called really course link. So if I've got another course from another direction and I want him to continue on back towards the cow's farm, you can do so. Now say that you're new to this map and you don't know where the cow farm is and you can't remember the route you've just done. I mean, I know it. It's up here around this thing, turn left, drive straight down, turn right, and you're there. But if you didn't remember this course, or don't know it, you can switch on this cogwheel and go turn on. I always have never turn on the beacon lights, actually. Show waypoints. This is pallet fork, don't want that. Only when recording, or on waypoints, or without cross points, or with cross points means shows all. So show all. But you see what's happened? A stop point has come up, and that's what I was mentioning when I was just before I set the waiting point, is that you would think, it's the course is broken, silly Billy, but it hasn't. It's still recording, although it usually doesn't. After you've done it this way, it doesn't really replace egg. It doesn't start putting eggs out for you. So you think, oh no, I've broken the course. But it is still recording, even though the eggs aren't being put out. And what I should have done is set these eggs on beforehand. But the tip, what I'm showing you is, as you can see a line of eggs going back. So if you don't know the way around the map and you've just managed to find your way to the farm and you weren't sure exactly which route you used, this is how to do it. You can just follow your eggs back. Obviously on the other side of the road, don't drive under the same eggs, because if you want to send, you might want to put 2 or 3 vehicles on this same route. We put lights on, and I use the grass. I can choose not to use the grass. Should we not use the grass this time? So I'm leaving the route to go up there. That will obviously go that way, but because I know this map, you watch me get it wrong now. I'm going to go this way and turn left, and then turn right off this road down towards where the sheep farm will be in front of us. The wool, the place where you sell the wool. Onto a tarmac, a concrete road. Pallet fork loader, no thank you. I'm taking a risk by making this course whilst we've got the missions coming up, because if a mission comes up to cut the grass at the golf course, we're toasted, because we can't do it. Well, we can do it. We could just leave this course like I showed you earlier. I could leave this course and just leave it like that, and then go and record another course, because you can actually record another CP course, CoursePlay course, without affecting any other CoursePlay courses that are running. Now don't tell me that I've gone down the wrong edge of the map. I have. I should have gone down the other road. This is where you dropped off the wall. Never mind. I could have gone out there. I didn't really want to come through this bit. I wanted to go down the road that's on the other side of that big shed over there. But this is the one-way route that I take around this part of the map anyway. Only that, when I'm driving around here, I often, if I get a chance to, I will drive close to a fill point, like so. And then I should have gone that way. Whoa, that was a close one. So if that course is a little bit messed up, of course, with me just wobbling out of the road all over there. So if I need to some future date, I can alter that course. But basically it'll still work. The only time is if I have 2 vehicles on that same course and they happen to meet at that corner, they might bump. But I doubt it. It's got to have a few coinkydinks to come together for that to happen. So now I'm following the eggs again. Pallet fork. I haven't got pallet fork, you see. If you played this game on a lower setting, right, if you was to stop here opposite this point, the backed up vehicles won't quite all get in the yard properly. so you want it about here. We set a waypoint, which means we have to go back to this, so waypoint, and then pull forwards and set stop course recording. We'll go a little bit further forwards for that, and then we'll call this course travel course. This is the cow shed, so cows, then hyphen, and then I'll say to farm, FRM, hyphen, to cows. So that'll do. If I can get another letter in there, yeah, I could have gone and spelt farm correctly. To farm, hyphen, to cows, then it makes English. Oh, cows. So it's very descriptive, and there it is in the description. Trav farm. Oh, where is it? It's at the bottom of the list. Trav cows to farm to cows. So that tells me when I've got a double wanger like that, it tells me that I must have set a cross point. Don't forget, once you've done all that work, to make it, add it to your course. Now, just as a final little thing, I need this tractor back there. I don't want it here. So what I'll do is set the central block, which says it's a transfer course, drive from A to B. Pallet fork loader? No, I don't want that. So then we'll just say drive course, and now that'll turn up back at the farm at the stopped point. You remember when I made a waypoint? Okay. So we're just going to take a look at the field. They've grown, so now we need to stop the time. I actually wanted to stop it while there was yellow, but you know. You've just been watching Farmer George's Farming Simulators from farmingsimulators.co.uk. Please remember to subscribe, like and share this video, and visit farmingsimulators.co.uk.